Hi guys, this is Shock from Bleeding Hollow Horde, and this is my flag carrier. Uh, just a little tips, few tips, hints, maybe call it a guide if you will, to how to be a better flag carrier. Now, you gotta head across the field, right here. Now, there's not much to this one in particular. They pretty much left me unmolested and didn't bother me at all. So they just ride through fast as you can. My Holy Pally peeled back off to help the group because, you know, more heals better. I didn't need him. So there's no point for him to follow me. Just gonna roll right through here, just pick up the flag. No problems whatsoever. But I've got another one, another particular one. Another particular one here where you see I'm going to go across the field here, and I knew there was a rogue. He was loose. I was waiting for him. They were trying to intercept, try to push me that way, and I get sapped. There's no point to freak out here. There's no point to dismount. Blow your berserker rage. Just wait for the sap to get gone. This particular rogue wasn't very good. He didn't get a crippling on me or anything. He's got a deadly throw, pop sprint. He's gonna put a little damage into me. Nothing's really gonna bother me too much. He's gonna get another deadly throw here. But he doesn't even catch up this time. I think my paladin is right behind him. He's going to put a hodge on him. And I'm just going to bounce through, grab the flag. We'll start heading out tunnel. And about the time I get here, this is when my Holy Pally is going to catch up. Watch the minimap here, my Holy Pally. I check to see where I'm going. And the Holy Pally will be right on me. Alright, so now I'm getting back in the group. And the best way to fight this is going to be 10 strong. If you run straight back and stand on top of the cap, you're useless, and so is the healer that's standing with you. So you want to fight in here. It's the safest place to be. You got 3-4 healers with you. As long as you're not retarded, you won't get in and get yourself into a situation where they can get an easy give on you. You're fine. While you're out here, you want to definitely peel your healer, especially if you're 3 healing, and you want to silence as much as you can, like mages. If they're going for a kill, you can get on that target and throw your weapon at a priest, charge paladin, just do whatever you can to help get CC going. But ideally, you don't want to get yourself in a position if the healer's standing way in the back, don't go over there. That's you're gonna get yourself killed because if they see you're overextended, they'll switch to you, and your healers are out of position, especially if you get bombed. If you don't have a trinket, you should just be standing in the back there, not doing anything. You need your trinket in case they jump on you, kidney you. You're gonna don't trinket the cheap. You definitely want to trinket the kidney, and then leap out of the bomb, and back towards your healers. A lot of cases you can leap and then intervene, or if there's somebody like a rogue that's way overextended, you can leap and charge him. Whatever you see, but you definitely want to get away because they're gonna line it up on you, and they're gonna do a hard switch, and then you can drop even with 5200 resilience, which is what I think I have right about now. They can still drop you in a heartbeat. Now this particular time, this team's a little better, so I knew this, so I did a whole lot more hanging back. They're gonna keep me dotted constantly. There's a few times they called for switches. They thought they switched on me, but it was just the dot damage. It's just nasty. It's a huge dot cleave. Shadow Priest, Boomkin, Frost Mage, Warlock. There's a DK here just throwing dots and just dot the shit out of me, and everybody for that matter. It's a lot of healing. But you just want to play it carefully. You can judge whether you think you can get in there and really mix it up, or if you just need to hang back right here. Jump in there, get a healer, get him interrupted a little bit, hit him a little bit, but then then you just get back. And here we've got control of the field. We lost somebody, so we're gonna just peel back towards our graveyard. We're fighting in their graveyard. That's a bad place for us to be. We want to fight in our graveyard if we can. If we can fight right under it, that's where we should fight. It's just truly the best place because if you're fighting right into your graveyard, there's nothing to worry about. Even if they're killing you, you'll be res waving around on top of them, and you'll win the mana battle. And that's all it really comes down to. And if all things equal, their healer's mana versus your healer's mana. We usually have a rogue. You have a rogue sit on their disc priest, so you just can't sit mana burn. But there's a disc priest and shadow priest. You really gotta watch out for that. But but that's not on you so much. It'll be more on your mages and stuff to keep the other, and then your shot caller. If he sees a priest mana burning that's not being controlled, then you're gonna have to get on him, because that'll throw the mana battle way off, because priest mana burn's overpowered. But anyways, we're heading back here, and I do this not because I necessarily have to, but this is the best place to stand in line of sight. If they come all the way to you, they have to really overextend to even put damage on you. And if they do, you just run to the other side of the house. They're not going to come this particular time, but just for future reference, if you're back in your graveyard and you're waiting for stacks, this is where you should be. All right, and then you can just cut around, and you and two paladins or something can just walk in circles around this thing if you have to, and it really kills casters. They really can't get on you. And then you can just turn around, shockwave the melee DPS and stuff off of you. Here we're gonna go up. We're gonna go up into the base. We're sending 8 out to get the flag, and we're gonna go back. Now we're gonna get a rogue on me. Once again, don't panic. Don't call back your entire team. You'll be okay. Okay. It's just one rogue. Even if it's just 2 rogues, in most cases you can keep them. You can keep it under control. You really don't want to worry so much about this one rogue. Just do what you can, stun him, bleed him. Now everybody, and when other people start to come, that's when it becomes an issue. But you can't tell that, so you're gonna need for one of your other healers to know when they need to come back. Like my priest decided to come back, and it was a good thing he did, because I start getting wailed on pretty hard here. They I don't know what that beam was for. He didn't have a bomb, but just try to get a shockwave off. They got a sack there. You can always eat these things. Eat these as much as possible, because 1, it'll knock you right out of it immediately. 2, it might deter them. That might deter them to stop attacking you for a second. And there's no point to not eat a ring. It's not any sort of CC for that matter. It's pretty much going to come right off. This is the best place to be. You get gripped out. You want to try to get right back on the cap. Put your back up against the wall. You don't want rogues, ferals, anything behind you really, because you can't block. And when you got 10 stacks and they're hitting you for godly numbers, and you're blocking 30% of that, hey, that's just damage mitigated and death damage. Go ahead and get these cooldowns rolling. Just by everything you got, especially when they get on you hard, because you want to try to survive until the CC duration is up. They kill the flag carrier here, and then my priest grips me across the internet, and I'm just gonna get free to go get the flag again, and that's all it is to it. And you really gotta get out of that room quick, because you want to get across the field. You want to get across the game. You don't want to be hung up in there while they run it all the way across the field. In some cases, my healers just let me die. Here, I'm just gonna go pick up the flag, and this was a cool trick. And there's nothing really happens here aside from the fact I wanted to show you. You can grab these boots here, and especially if there's someone coming close to you, you see him. You grab these boots, and yeah, you're thinking to yourself, well, of course the boots make you go fast. But as a warrior, if you leap when you hit the bottom of this ramp, because you're going downhill, it actually lets you leap farther. You can just get so far, so fast, and all of a sudden you're with your team as they run across the field. Alright, you res here. This is after a reset, where we both flag carriers died. And of course, they're not going to let me just go. They shouldn't. Just push hard, just get you across the field. There's no point in standing there and fight. You gotta let your healers know, and they gotta come get you through here, just as best as you can. It's all about positioning as far as your healers go and getting you across the field. That's just, I can't say it enough. Getting across the field is everything. All right, use whatever you got. Leaps, and you can leap to intervenes, to charges, whatever you gotta do. And your healers are just gonna try to stay with you. And they'll tell you if they can't for whatever reason, but they should. I had a trade-off there with one of my wrestler shamans. He brought the flag to me because I was getting in trouble there. So I just traded off with him. It was a good spot to do it. We just dropped it. I grabbed it. Now I'm getting back across the field here. Now I'm heading up the tunnel here. And this is an awful place for them to actually catch up to you. If you see them coming, you need to get going. And they're going to get on me here. And this is bad. This is a bad place to be. Tried to grab the boots for a little more, but they've got too many stacks. I don't know. They're going to get on me here, and I'm going to go down because this is an awful place. They can peel easily here. you can't put you back against the wall. You know, you can't keep them all in front of you. The healers could easily get CC'd, and if they get CC'd, they're not running into a wall right beside you. They're running down the thing, and you're going to go down there. So if you can avoid fighting in the tunnel right there, that is your best bet. Here, it's desperation time for them. They're going to chase us up the tunnel. They don't have a choice, right? We're gonna sit on it until the end. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take it to the roof, and we're just gonna set up like traps and get ready for rings and just try to pick them off as they come one at a time. If they come one at a time, you'll beat them all day long. Now, eventually they are gonna come as a group, but at first, you know, you see people here and you see people there. This is the best place to be. All right, you get right here. Hide right here. They can't do anything from the ground, from the second floor. They can't do anything to you from there. They gotta come all the way up and around. Alright, as they come through here, you see this warlock goes down because he come in by himself, just gets dropped. You know, that's you know, they're gonna have to push through as a huge force, and that's, you know, that's what we want them to do. But that's just the way it's gotta be. Now we're gonna head here. They're gonna all come up the ramp. Now my priest and my paladins, they already know that, you know, something's gonna happen with the grip, so they gotta free them immediately. Dispel coming through. I'm gonna go off to the second floor, and we're gonna start kiting out to the front towards the graveyard. We only got like a minute or so, so we just gotta get it going. I'm gonna catch them. They're gonna get on me here, catch it deep, and then I'm gonna get the spell immediately. Get a little damage, paints up. Alright, because then we only got a few seconds, so we can chain cooldowns. I'm gonna shield wall directly after, and that's gonna pretty much be game. And if you like this, guys, just let me know. I want to continue to make stuff like this, and I really find it enjoyable. If it helped anybody, that's fantastic. If you just enjoyed watching it, that's good too. You know, just let me know if you like it. I'll try to make some more stuff. Thanks, guys, and take it easy.